Hey guys, what's up? My name is Tom Spark. Today we're talking about 5 lies that people tell about VPNs. This is going to clear up some stuff for you, help you understand VPNs a little bit more. The first thing that people lie about and kind of really pay attention to is jurisdiction. I can't tell you how many comments I've had to delete on my channel because people are spreading fear, unrest, and distrust, aka FUD, about jurisdiction. Now with VPNs, jurisdiction basically means where the company is based. So a lot of people say don't use a VPN company if it's based within the United States because pretty much everything you do can be given to the FBI. Now, before we even dive into what the FBI can and cannot do, before we even dive into what other countries can do with your data that don't have good privacy laws, why would the FBI be coming after you? Are you a terrorist or a criminal? If that is the case, then maybe you do have to worry about the FBI. If you're not a terrorist or a criminal, chances are you don't have to worry about the FBI. If you're just using your VPN for torrenting and streaming and stuff like that, then the FBI doesn't really give a shit about you. I'm sorry, that's just the truth of the fact. Next up on the list is 3-year deals. A lot of VPNs lie, and a lot of people lie that are recommending VPNs, saying this VPN is a good deal. The reason is that, oh, for 3 years you could get a deal for $100. For 3 years, that's like $30 a year. That's such a great deal, right? But and these companies, they make it like, oh, $500 normally, but we're gonna give it to you for $100, and it's a great deal. The only thing is that you have to pay this $100 up front. That means you pay that money today. And if you don't like the service a month later, well, that's too bad. You're not getting that money back. And that's one reason a lot of people are upset with NordVPN and other companies that are pushing these deals. And perhaps one reason that even PayPal doesn't work with NordVPN anymore is that people don't want to stay locked in these commitment plans and they want refunds and they aren't getting them. So before you sign up with a 3-year deal, before you fall victim to that lie that it's something you should go for, consider if you want a refund, you're not going to get it. If you sign up for a VPN for a month and you don't like it after a couple days, you're probably going to be able to get a refund. But with 3 years, you're going to be locked in for 3 years, baby, and you better hold tight. Number 3, speeds aren't an influencing factor. I've actually seen this nonsense kind of spread around. You can't test speeds for a VPN. It depends on your location to the servers. It's too hard. Just pick a VPN. It doesn't really matter about speeds. Well, that's a load of bull. You can test speeds. I've tested speeds. Other websites have tested speeds. And when you look at data charts, if you look at charts that actually show comparisons, you're going to find that speeds are actually a pretty big differentiator, and not all speeds are equal. Some of the biggest VPNs like TunnelBear have some of the slowest speeds. Some of the bigger VPNs like Private Internet Access do have good speeds. TorGuard has good speeds. Windscribe, these are my top 3 rated VPNs. But a lot of other VPNs that are marketed as super fast don't actually have that good of speeds. And a lot of people don't really mention speeds when recommending these VPNs, which is something that you definitely need to watch out for. But remember, speeds do matter. Number 4 is that some VPNs work with Netflix, and by that I mean a lot of VPNs claim that they work with Netflix, but they don't really do anything special to do so. If you're using a VPN and you don't have to buy an add-on or anything to work with Netflix, chances are you're not going to have a 100% compatible VPN that works with Netflix, unless you're actually using a pretty small VPN provider. Now, AirVPN is one example of that. It's a pretty small VPN provider, and some of the servers actually do work with Netflix just because Netflix isn't really blocking them or noticing that many people using it with their server. However, if you're using a VPN like NordVPN or ExpressVPN, which are very big VPN providers, chances are the server you're going to be using might not work another month later, and you're going to be in a back and forth conversation with support from these companies trying to fix your problem and help you access Netflix. Not only that, but you're probably going to have problems with Amazon and Hulu and other services which are blocking VPN providers and proxy services. So if you have a VPN that claims to work with Netflix without any kind of add-on or streaming IP required, chances are you're going to be talking to customer support a lot. Last thing on this list, guys, is high-priced VPNs are good for consumers. Why would that make any sense? Why would you want to pay more money for something when you got something cheaper that gives you the same product? With that basic logic, you wouldn't, right? But unfortunately, a lot of the VPN review sites out there are just recommending expensive VPNs to make the most commission. Some of the most expensive VPN providers like NordVPN and ExpressVPN have really good commission deals, and people who recommend these services make a ton of money. That's why you see pretty much every YouTuber recommending NordVPN. That's why you see pretty much every other review site recommending NordVPN and ExpressVPN together, because they just pay out a lot of money in terms of referrals, and they're also expensive for the people reviewing and recommending them. Make a lot of money. They're pretty much the noob VPN recommendation. And if you see a channel that doesn't know anything about VPNs, a gaming channel, and they're recommending VPN provider, chances are it's going to be one of these VPNs, which is going to make that sweet, sweet referral dough. Anyways, guys, thanks for checking out this video about VPNs. Check the links down in the description down below if you want to see the VPNs that I recommend. And remember, as always, Tom Spark. Catch you again later.